Man, oh man, they've made an incredible amount of progress on this brand new Chick-Fil-A they're building over here in Pittsburgh. Stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna give you guys an update on what's happening with the construction right here in a couple seconds. What's up, everybody? Andre Reese.biz. All right, not only do I do taxes, I do a whole bunch of other stuff. All right, guys, the purpose of this video here, just give you guys a real quick update on the new Chick-Fil-A that they're building out here in Pittsburg, California. If you guys are familiar with Pittsburgh, right across from Lowe's, where Big Five Sporting Goods used to be, you know, there's a West Marine, there's a Joanne, PetSmart, you know, Ross and all that. Over in this area is kind of like a restaurant row. They got probably 17 to 20 restaurants kind of packed into this little area. You're going to find In-N-Out, you're going to find McDonald's, you're going to find Panda Express, you're going to find Burger King, you're going to find a Habit, you're going to find some other chain restaurants, you know, such as you're going to find Chili's over here. You're going to find a bunch of stuff like that. You even got a Chipotle, you know, so you guys kind of get the idea. But right here, this is kind of a very, very busy intersection. So they're building a brand new Chick-Fil-A on the site that used to be Big Five. Big Five relocated down a little bit further in the mall. So what they've done is they've actually gone through and they've gutted the building. They stripped it externally, and then they are now adding all types of augmentations, almost like a second floor where they're going to have offices. It's going to be a really, really large Chick-fil-A. So kind of the purpose of this video is not to really talk about anything that relates to Chick-fil-A that might be controversial. That's never been the purpose of either one of the videos. It's more or less just to kind of give you guys an update on what's happening out here, what's going down, and then kind of plotting the progress of the location all the way until it opens. And I think one of the probably most fascinating things to me, and I don't even know the last time I've even eaten at Chick-fil-A, you know, but I think one of the most fascinating things for me is to see that they have such a large and a loyal following. I don't know what they call themselves, maybe the chicken heads or something like that. But what they ended up doing, it seems like at any Chick-fil-A location that opens up, they're ultimately going to give the first 100 people that are in line some type of a card that allows them to come in and eat, you know, a Chick-fil-A, you know, once a week, you know, for a year, which is kind of an incredible deal. So they have people that actually travel the country, you know, that will stand in line to try to be one of the first ones to get into the Chick-fil-A's and get these cards. You know, so it's definitely fanatical when you think about it in that sense. But, you know, the people are fans of just about anything. So, you know, I want to definitely try to see that and experience that and see what goes on. I want to try to be here on opening weekend, you know, when or opening day, soft opening day, whenever it happens, to when they actually have the long lines here. And I know a lot of people have been wanting to have a Chick-fil-A out here in this area. The closest ones that they have been Walnut Creek, you know, Stockton, and then I think there's one out in the Vallejo area. So you kind of have to drive. This is kind of really a perfect location. You're going to put a Chick-fil-A to put a Chick-fil-A. I think in the meantime, as people have seen it getting constructed, there has been a lot of talking and feedback potentially about the amount of traffic that Chick-fil-A will bring in and what it's going to do to either hurt the businesses that are here because of traffic flow, or help the businesses that are here in this particular mall. You know, that's kind of something that's going to have to play out. I guess you're going to have faith in the city planners as they decided to put together, you know, the plan to allow Chick-fil-A restaurant to open here. And I think one other thing that's worth mentioning, out of all the different franchises that you can consider opening, one of the more difficult ones to be able to establish is a Chick-fil-A restaurant, but they're also one of the cheapest and least expensive as far as franchise fees are concerned. I think it's somewhere down in the $13,000–$14,000 range. Don't quote me on that, but I believe I looked that up at one point and saw that. So go ahead and hang on, guys. I'm gonna actually go out here and walk around and show you what's going on out here with Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna walk around the entire building. I'm gonna show you the front opening, the side openings. It looks like also the drive-through area. They got construction going on the roof right now as well. It's just right outside of here. And I'm gonna give you guys kind of a walk around tour of the Chick-fil-A. Then I'm gonna sit back in the car, bounce back in here real quick and give you guys kind of a wrap up video. So hang tight, I'm gonna be right back in a second. All right, here we go. I'm right outside the restaurant. I'm gonna turn the camera around. I'm gonna take a walking tour around and kind of comment on what I see. All right, guys, here we go. You can kind of see the side part of the restaurant here. There's looks like there's gonna be a lot of glass and multiple openings over here. They've, if you remember the previous Big Five Sporting Goods, they've actually gone through and really augmented and added a second floor. You can definitely see over here on this side where there looks like appears to be offices, and also potentially right back here in the back there's going to be offices as well. A lot of the lower area looks like it's going to be for, you know, the restaurant area. And you can see that they've done a lot of plumbing over here. They also have, like I said, the roofing's going on. This is going to be where the drive-through area is. I'm not sure what this area is going to be over here. It's definitely reinforced, as you can see. You know, so it might even potentially be, you know, a generator. You can kind of see some plumbing that's going to be down there located on the bottom. So let's go ahead and kind of walk around here. And I'll tell you, you guys are familiar with Pittsburgh. This area here, especially during the holidays, it gets jam-packed. You know, like I said, over here, this is where kind of a long-term strip mall. They've got all types of retail. They got Lowe's, they got Panda Express over there, etc. A bunch of restaurants back here in the back, in and out. This is kind of another view here of what we're looking at. So this is also going to be the drive-through area as well. You can see what's happening there, what's going on. A couple guys there working. You know, keep walking around here. You can see a lot of the stuff that's happening. This is going to be a fairly large drive-through area. Looks like it's probably going to be able to accommodate 2 rows of cars. You can see up here on top, they're working. You kind of see a little bit of a view on the inside there. And keep walking around here. 2 more offices here. It looks like maybe even a 3rd office up there on the very, very top, as you can see there. You know, so something's going to be up there. I'm not sure. Take a look for sure. Still walking around the building here. You can see more of what's happening, what's going on. And like I said, this looks like a very large drive-through area. You can see some more plumbing going down, etc. And this is right here on the corner of Century and Auto Center. Like I said, back over here is In and Out. That has a tendency to be real busy. You got a Carl's Jr. right here. So I guess the question you got to ask yourself, kind of a view here on the side. The question you got to ask yourself is, how are these other restaurants going to be able to manage, you know, except on Sunday when, you know, Chick-Fil-A is actually closed? You know, so will it bring more business over here? We'll see what ends up happening. And I'll stop right here. You can kind of see the drive-through area over here. I don't know if the see some side doors, not sure what that's all going to be about, but the location itself, as you can see on the side here, is massive. It's a very, very large restaurant. They're definitely anticipating doing a large amount of business out here for sure. There's another structure that they've built right there as well. You can see that. I'll just keep walking around the site here for you guys. You kind of see in the area here, this is probably going to be some parking, potentially some area out here where people can sit down and enjoy their food, etc. You know, I'll keep walking around the building here. And this is kind of where the front part looks like their construction offices, kind of a staging area, you know, for wood. This gives you an idea of what they may be doing next as far as the next stage of construction. So they have a lot of larger beams they're going to be going in. This definitely gives you a look here into the restaurant. You can see it's going to be large, it's going to be massive. It's going to have a large area probably for the kitchen. It's going to have a large area also for, you know, patrons to sit down and enjoy their food. You know, they might even have, you know, other things going on inside a Chick-fil-A restaurant, but it's definitely a large, incredible operation over here. And if you saw the original Big 5 Sporting Goods, what they've done to augment this construction on this building, it's night and day. They basically took a shell, they stripped it down, then they added to it, and that's what we got right here, the new Chick-fil-A. So we're almost done with the full walk around tour, as you can see right there. Okay, this is the next stage of construction you're probably looking at. These look like beams that might be going on the inside of the building. There's another pretty good view right there. And I'll go ahead and, you probably hear a lot of road noise out here because of the traffic. You know, and just think it's only, today is Thursday afternoon, probably about close to 1 o'clock, no, actually close to noon. You know, so just imagine what's gonna happen when this particular restaurant is open. You can kind of see over here from the front, you can see more construction stuff that's happening. You can see more things that they got, you know, so pretty cool. Then over here is where the construction area is, you know, of course. So all good, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the tour here, and I'm gonna make my last few comments. All right, guys, so I made it back to the car. I was actually walking around. One of the guys, I don't know if you guys had noticed at one point, he kind of came a little bit closer and took some pictures of me. And then as I got closer to the entrance, he approached me and asked me kind of like, what's going on? I just told him, hey, dude, I'm shooting a YouTube video. There's a lot of people that are excited about, you know, Chick-Fil-A coming to Pittsburgh. He's like, oh, yeah, okay, cool. So he didn't know if I was maybe one of those people on the other side that were maybe out here, you know, plotting against, you know, the store. But like I said, if you guys are nice and kind to people, you guys would be surprised what you guys would get, you know, in the end. And I kind of talked to him real quick, spent maybe 45 seconds. He kind of gave me an update on what's happening. He said there's roughly 3 unions that are working here trying to get the Chick-fil-A, you know, established. So what he's part of right now is the construction union that's getting basically the shell of the location put together. So that's the inside, outside, that's everything basically done around the building itself. He said that's not going to be done until probably close to September. And then maybe a little bit sooner than that, August, September. And then from there, you're looking at the Chick-fil-A union is going to need to come in, and they're going to take care of doing all the internal apparatuses that actually physically make it a restaurant. So they're just dealing strictly with the external side, the construction. They're dealing with the inside, you know, the actual physical building itself. But like I said, the rest of it, you know, the actual restaurant part is handled by Chick-fil-A in and of itself. So he said it's most likely not going to be done and ready to be open to customers until late in the year, you know, maybe closer to November-ish, you know. So all you chicken heads that are out there that are waiting for the Chick-fil-A to open up, you guys got to hang on and, you know, punch the clock and just wait. And this will give me plenty more opportunities to come back out here again. I'll probably drop by. I come by here all the time, especially when I'm going to Costco. It's right down the street. When I see that they've made a significant amount of progress, I'll shoot another video and I'll try to talk to the people that are here and just to get a more solid update on when the timeline might be for the opening of the business. But until then, guys, I really appreciate you guys hanging around to the end of this video and checking it out. Most importantly, go ahead and do me a favor and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button. That way when I go live, not live again, but when I do another video about Chick-fil-A or any other topics I usually talk about, you'll get a notification of that. Be sure to like the video also as well. It's gonna help with the algorithm, and make sure other people that are interested in this type of a topic will be able to get the information, you know, delivered to their feed as well. Like I said, guys, thank you very much. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. That's it, guys. Be safe, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for sticking with me all the way to the end of this video. Visit me directly at andrereese.biz. 4 things to do: like, follow, subscribe, hit that bell. Stay safe, guys. Lift the glass to freedom. Stay woke and don't get TikTok. Take care. I will see you guys in the next video.
Bye.